All right, one more. If someone were to say, it's all done, Bryce Young from Alabama is going to be the #1 overall pick in the 23 NFL draft, would that be an overreaction?
Yes, that's an overreaction. I mean, there are plenty of NFL people who tell you they haven't even really fully dug in to this year's draft, the 2022 draft. So saying who's going to be the #1 pick in 23 is an overreaction no matter who you say. Look, he's obviously coming off a great game. Obviously, I'm not a quarterback evaluator. We'll find out how he's evaluated over the next year. But right now, yes, an overreaction.
Okay, fair enough. Someone who is a quarterback evaluator, and a very good one, is our buddy Dan Orlovsky, who was here with us yesterday, and he was watching Bryce Young's performance Saturday and said it reminds him of one of the all-time greats.
Bryce Young reminds me a lot of Aaron Rodgers. Just a flick of the wrist, the ability to, make those throws from the pocket where his feet are a little bit scattered, yet accuracy and velocity, the awareness, where everything, he's going so fast, but everything around him seems like it's going so slow. He will be the #1 pick in the draft in 2 years, but he would be one this year.
I believe he would be number one.
Thank you.
Why are we coming out? What is with that face? WTF? Why the face?
Did you hear him?
Yes, I heard him.
Yeah.
He didn't say he's Aaron Rodgers. He said he reminds you a little bit of Aaron Rodgers in some of the characteristics.
Greeny, I dunked one time in a pickup basketball game.
Yeah.
Do I remind you of Michael Jordan?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We have to welcome, by the way, you now to the
I read a commercial one time. Do I remind you of you?
A little bit. We now welcome you to the law offices of Greenberg and Tannenbaum and Associates. If Bryce Young was eligible in this year's draft, would he be the #1 pick?
He would be, and there would be some concerns. I was at the game Saturday. I went to Atlanta, and there's a lot of great things that he does. He has great arm strength. He has great accuracy. He's really smart, and he is tiny. And when we look at the recent quarterback screening, we look at guys like Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa. They can't stay healthy in this level, and they're bigger than Bryce Young. So my concern would be is his size could be his limiting factor.
But Kyler Murray is going to be the pushback everyone will offer, right? Kyler Murray was, quote-unquote, too small, and he went #1, and he's been great.
Kyle Murray and Russell Wilson are a little bit thicker. Bryce Young is small, he's short, and he's narrow. Now, that doesn't mean he can't get stronger. Russell Wilson's gotten stronger.
Rodgers.
But at the quarterback position, you want them to look like Josh Allen. You want him to look like Justin Herbert. Kyle Murray's a great exception, and I'm not saying that Bryce Young won't be great because I saw a lot of great things, but it's a concern.
Yeah, and the difference between Kyler Murray, the way that he can run with the ball in his hand, the things that he did last weekend are making him a little bit different. I will say this, I've seen Bryce Young in person. My daughter Savannah goes to Alabama, so been huge Bama fans this season, cheering him on. I've watched this guy progress. I think last week against the University of Georgia in the SEC championship game, you saw it kind of all come together for him. He started getting out of the pocket with his eyes downfield. There's still a lot of development to go because to Mike's point, you're going to get hit in the NFL. Like, it's not like in college. I don't care how good a college defense is. When you hit NFL defenses, they find ways to put bodies on you. That's a lot to sustain. And by the way, Kyler Murray missed 3 games again this season.
Yeah.
And you're always concerned as you get to the latter part of the season, will he be around?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
No,
you're
terrible
still
comparison.
reeling from that
I
comparison.
mean, there are so many quarterbacks in the history of this league that you can choose from, and he chose Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'm not saying, I watched the game. Bryce Young was incredible. He did some things that I could say, like, yeah, that looked like Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers has been Aaron Rodgers for more than a decade.
Right.
This man has been pretty good, or no, been great for one college season, and the man went Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Pick another
Actually,
quarterback.
You made one very interesting point to me. I'll let you make it on the way out the door here when we were talking earlier about what this means about Mac Jones.
Yeah, so if we go back a year ago, there was a lot of unknown about Mac Jones. He beat out Bryce Young. Nick Saban's going to play the best player. So when we look at what Mac Jones has done this year as a rookie in the NFL, and to keep Bryce Young on the bench a year ago, it says a lot about his talent, and maybe the league as a whole underevaluated that.
All right, we'll see. One way or another, Bryce Young, the overwhelming favorite for the Heisman, not eligible for the draft for at least another year. We'll continue in a moment.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.